one on Midgard.
Yeah, of course, with the Final Fantasy music playing.
Yep.
Or, sorry, with the Castlevania.
With the Final Vania.
Ah, yeah, my favorite genre.
Bit of a fist bump there as the run back between Oolong and deliboid starts.
2, 1, go!
And it starts off strong, as we didn't even get to see this 52% combo when it gets started.
And actually starting on regular Battlefield, interestingly enough.
Not Midgard Battlefield. Too dark.
And Scale Weed.
And Smog.
They got like gods and stuff there.
They got the Shinra Power Company. They're like, what if we built a town underground? Oh, story of Undertale.
Okay. And not going to be finding the down air, though. Trying to send Deliboid straight into the ground. Or the side blast zone, wherever Oolong can get him, but all these weak hits foiling Oolong's plans as he catches a full charge Toon Link down smash.
And like I said, chat, as long as Toon Link has his up B, he's not in danger, but I never said anything about the forward air of Wii Fit Trainer.
Yep. Although Deliboid evening stock count right back up with that up air.
Yeah, we can never say enough about Toon Link up tilt.
Oh.
That move is worth its weight in gold.
And some.
Ooh, and the first time we're seeing up B grounded version to hit.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That's such a disrespectful. Oh my gosh.
Oolong's looking for blood.
Why won't he stay down there?
Trying to stomp his feet as much as possible, like a complaining child. Grr.
And
ooh. Yes, me, Wii Fit Trainer, not pleased about getting hit with 2 sword strikes. Ah! Ah!
I get very winded after I get slapped by swords.
But not for too long, because of course, if Oolong misses the second hit of his nair, he will always still confirm it to forward air.
Yep.
Or up air.
Barely living that forward air.
Back tilt not coming into play. What? Up smash will clean it up.
And Wii Fit Grab continues to be god-awful.
Yep, can't have everything. Forward air, forward air, forward air.
Yep.
Just 2.
You can only take a solid 45 without being too greedy.
Or maybe you can take 89 and almost die as you take 102, and now the concentrated power of the sun will be enough to kill you.
Yep. This is going to be what ended the set last time they played in this bracket. Although slowing the game down considerably, just throwing a lot of projectiles is Deliboid. Although going in now, finding some cool, nice, awesome up airs.
The B reverse arrow, so that way we can keep a healthy distance away from Oolong as deep breathings finally run out.
Yep. And forward air not quite going to be taking it.
And deep breathing is back. And the concentrated power this time. The concentrated power.
Hollow purple.
People with a peanut allergy when you launch a dying neutron star at them.
The tilapia population when the sun explodes.
This can't be good for the economy.
How will this impact LeBron's legacy?
LeBron, scream if you're the oldest player in the league. Ah! And even more evil music coming onto the scene
My
here.
God.
Tonight's a terrible night to have a curse. But it's a great night to watch grand finals at the KMLocal in Edgewater, Maryland. What the?
Jungle level.
This is not the song I was listening to.
That organ player was not a LeBronosaur, bro.
Exactly. But you know who is LeBronosaur? Deliboid starting off this game the same way as the last game. Let's hope it doesn't end the same way.
Oolong looking for a down there where nobody's there. Deliboid.
That's going to take just one more aerial. And at this point, no, you are not alive because Toon Link up B may not be as strong as me, Sword Fighter, but it's plenty strong.
Very strong offstage play from Deliboid for that stock #1 of this game #2.
There's one thing about this Wii Fit Trainer character, and that's just there's no character in this game besides maybe like, I don't know, Wario that does so much healing to themselves throughout a competitive game. Like usually these healing items are off the money. They're like, you don't have access to them. But it's just baked into their moveset.
Yeah.
It's like yoga is healthy for you.
But that being said, can't
Dying.
do a lot of yoga when there's no solid ground to stand upon.
And when someone's hitting you with a sword.
Yep, that would also throw a wrench in things.
You think Pilates is hard, chat? Try going to do Pilates in England.
Ooh.
Oi!
You and your people.
You and your little baby. In the back of the car, look at the back.
Look at the battle.
And
Bro, I
speaking
love that clip.
of little beavers, our cool young Link, Toon Link, is suffering at the hands of this Wii Fit trainer.
Yep. And Deliboid gonna be looking for an up air just to get caught with one of Oolong's own.
That's right, getting sent to look at it, Beppo. Ooh, and there's the iconic up tilt forward air. Will we see a repeat?
And amazing Z catch from Oolong there.
Yeah, with that up B, a little too dip on your chip, a little too much. A forward air would have done fine.
For sure. And
Tech it.
I don't know if you could tech it there.
No, don't take this kill screen away. I can tech this.
I mean, sometimes the kill screen kind of helps you with that timing.
As long as you hold the R button throughout the entirety of the freeze frame, you will get that tech.
Of course. I actually didn't know that.
Lilat.
Do it. Oolong. Lilat. Go.
Wait, I don't think Oolong's picking the stage.
Oh, wait. Wait, no, he lost that game, so yeah. Yes!
Well, chat, Star Fox is not coming out this month.
Everybody
it's coming
give it
out
up.
this day, as Fox and Falco with their new cringe legs are on our screen tonight. Let's go. We're in the Star Fox Corneria system, as it's time for game number 3.
Neither of these entities should be able to breathe in space.
That's okay. Deep breathing lets you breathe deeply in space.
This is the most appropriate music for the vibe ever.
Oh, this is literally Universal Studios on music, bro. I hear this walking around Six Flags, which is going to close very soon. Rest in peace.
My granny. I mean, not my granny.
Rest in peace, my theme park.
Rest in peace, my Six Flags. Got hit by
Capital coronavirus.
Oh, no, not the hantavirus, bro.
Okay, and speaking of Deliboid looking a little unsure of himself there as he SDs at a very low percent, making this game that much harder.
The evil Lilat of SDing and dying.
Yeah, so just Lilat.
Yep.
I gotta say, after not seeing the stage for so long, I don't miss it. I
miss
thought
it
it'd
a
be more
little bit.
nostalgic,
I am very nostalgic. I'm a Smash 4 baby. That's the game I started with.
Nice. Wait a second. It's Nick District in chat, and yes, that's right. We are playing on Lilat in the Big 2026.
Yep. It's
blame
legal.
Oolong. Just blame Oolong,
We
please.
sacrificed Kalos for Lilat.
And you know what? Actually, that might be contentious because I don't know if I hate Kalos or this one more.
I like Kalos, actually.
Yeah, but those two big platforms. Oh no! Another factor of this stage is that Toon Link's iconic down, forward, and back tilt will not hit because of the slants.
Oh my god.
This truly is.
It was a valid counter pick.
And that's right. And unfortunately, that first stock on Oolong is getting riper by the second, but never falling off the tree, as it looks like we're going to get a 3-0, or in this case, a 3-stock and a handshake.
Wait, this being a valid counter pick means that me telling him to go here was technically mid-set coaching.
Maybe he forced the TO to never listen to Oolong again. That's who the real victim in this situation is, us, for having to listen to the suggestions of a Chris Oolong.
Maybe.
But that doesn't matter because we're still getting peak Smash Bros. Ultimate as a result.
That's true.
Next stage, we got to legalize WarioWare.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, we'll have a discussion about that later.
Bro, imagine playing against Drew 2, he clicks kaboom, and like no matter where you are on the stage, you get hit.
Whole stage mad.
Yep. Hope you have your spot dodge timing down, buddy.
I'm wondering how projectiles will factor into these slants here because, like Bayonetta, she has the ability to shoot those guns with complete protection because of the slants. I don't think either of these characters are going to be utilizing that very much, though.
Does also mess up some characters like Piranha Plant because you can't have the Patui like fall off anymore, at least in an angle where it goes straight down. Because
right.
it either just falls straight off the ledge.
Or dribbles off the side.
Yep.
Ooh, speaking of off the side, that's where we're going to be killing Christopher Oolong, and I don't actually know if that's his name. Anyway, we're going to be seeing here if this 131% deficit is surmountable.
Not if the sun has anything to say about it.
And I do.
And it does not. It has nothing to say.
You've escaped melanoma for now.
No notes, says the sun.
Okay, yep, just taking a look here at 148%. Deep breathing still online. Deliboid still doing his best, hitting these conversions, getting these frame traps.
That deep breathing purple is like really obnoxious on this stage.
Yeah, they should play Enderman on this stage. See if we can
Oh
still
my
see
god.
that. Oh god.
Oh wait, didn't Sakurai like
He had to like limit test.
background test
Yeah.
Enderman on the stage and you're like, huh. Is he too black on track?
Well, we don't have to worry about black on track now because Wii Fit is glowing purple. Hollow? Sure. No. Now they're glowing red as the percent's
purple.
starting to stack. And we might see
Oh.
no forward smash, no up smash. Damn, so close. But we have one more game before we have a potential way to get this to game 5. I'm thinking Deliboid, as they showed, had the ability, had the temerity to be able to bring things back, even when playing on a stage they didn't like.
Yeah, that was actually like surprisingly close for, as well as that started for Oolong. That is also factoring in, because didn't Deliboid like SD stock one?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes they did. But that just means that now they're going to be playing with complete and total confidence. They know that they have the capability to make this back no matter what stage, no matter how much of a deficit they're at. So all they need to do is execute.
This guy really picked Lila in the Big 20. I told him to be fair.
Chat, this is Falco's new look. He is not going to be drawn on screen. But just imagine Falco as like your actual real life bird.
I had every stage legal for the item bracket earlier.
Yeah.
And me and Festive did go to, what was it? Great Cave Offensive. Really
that
takes
go?
the items out of the item bracket, by the way, because they don't spawn where you are, like, at all.
You know, I feel like Sakurai and his team were like, Great Cave Offensive. Yeah, okay. And they forgot to put the offensive in it.
Yeah, just a great cave.
This cave is sure is great. I don't feel any offense. But you know who is feeling offense here? Oh, not getting the down air there. Well, still keeping the offense going is Deliboid. Not giving Oolong any free trips back to the stage here, making him work for it every time.
For sure. Down tilt coming out again.
Yeah, that's the third time we've seen down tilt in class.
And it is genuinely a surprise.
Ooh, you know, it's a surprise. That very, very slow to activate side B, but also surprising, dying to dash attack there.
Also surprising, we're on FD.
I didn't even think about that.
That's interesting.
It doesn't really give Wii Fit Trainer anywhere to run away from the projectiles of Toon.
And Wii Fit just doesn't hit any move. They actually forgot to give Wii Fit hitboxes.
Yeah, they just real person. They're doing yoga. That doesn't hurt. But you know what does hurt? Sword Strike! And apparently yoga actually does hurt. A lot.
A lot, yeah. They're at 90.
100% in the first 10 seconds and losing your stock in the first 20 seconds of Oolong's touch the stage. This is now Deliboid's tournament life.
Yeah, because once Oolong gets that deep breathing, you gotta make sure that boulder doesn't get rolling, because if it does, you are in trouble.
And for a world of hurt. And he's not here.
Yep. Don't know what we were going for there.
Just trying to get anything started here. Oolong not really feeling any pressure or any need to put himself in disadvantage, so he's okay with Deliboid just swinging for the hills.
And Nair coming out, not gonna get anything out of it though. As Deliboid just kind of plays the spacing game, which you should be doing when deep breathing is online. Just wait it out.
With 64% online, Deliboid's definitely still in contention to make this comeback. It's not over yet.
For sure, and Oolong being off stage might not make it back on by means other than the respawn platform, although it does seem like we are going to be making our way back to center stage. It's going to be caught by a forward air while we are up there.
And that's what I meant before when I was talking about Toon Link's speed, Nick. That genuinely was just Deliboid saying, I've had enough, I'm running over to get you. Unfortunately, speed is also a benefit of Wii Fit Trainer. As Oolong once again takes another KMLocal Grand Finals. What is that, like number 40, number 23? How many of these has he won?
That's a Kyle question.
Yeah, Kyle will give us the answer in maybe like 5 to 20 seconds.
Kyle stats.
KML stats or KMS. Wait, let's not call it
KMLS.
that. Yeah. Well, chat, you can see it here. Deliboid fought hard. They fought well, but Oolong is a force that can't be reckoned with. They've been on this stage so many times, so you know the pressure, even if it is there, is something that they're familiar with. That is another KMLocal going to Chris Oolong.
Congratulations to Chris Oolong. And I imagine Kyle probably wants us to wrap up. So, I've been Esnick.
I've been Glory.
And this was KMLocal number 60. We hit the big 60. That's always super cool and exciting. Tune in 10 KMLocals from now to see KMLocal number 70.
That's right. And make sure to tune in every single KMLocal till then, because you don't want to miss out on amazing Smash Bros. Ultimate, amazing Guilty Gear Strive, or whatever item or wacky bracket we've got cooked up for next week.
Yep, because between this one and 70, there's both 67 and 69. You don't want to miss it.
And I think that's where we cut things off for tonight.
Probably. Later. There we go.
So how many Oolong wins is that?